So the Schachter-Singer theory is another theory of emotion that you're going to want to be familiar with. So this theory is also sometimes known as the Schachter-Singer two-factor theory because it involves two factors, two-factor theory, because it involves two factors that create emotion according to this Schachter-Singer theory. So what they proposed was that once we have some stimulus, so this is the emotion pathway, our stimulus, and then this in turn produces our physiological response. Physiological response, and remember we have two factors, so the other factor is going to be a cognitive label. And I'll go a bit more into this in just a second. And they say that these two factors ultimately cause the emotion. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. So let's say we have our stimulus. So our stimulus, let's say a wild tiger or something scary chasing you. And seeing this is going to cause our physiological response. So physiological, like sweating, heart rate, things of that nature. And then we're going to have this cognitive label. So some cognitive interpretation. Our brain is going to interpretation. So our brain is going to interpret this situation based on these physiological responses, and this is going to cause us to feel fear. So this is the emotion part of it. So the two factors that are described by the Schachter-Singer theory are physiological response and this cognitive label, right? So this differs a little bit from the James Lange theory, where that one was just stimulus, physiological response, and that's what causes the emotion. Here we have the stimulus, which has a physiological response that is cognitively labeled by the brain. So the brain interprets the situation that's going on, and then this in turn creates emotion. And a quick way to help remember this is that here we have S and S, so part of Schachter and Singer. So we have two S's, two S. You can kind of think of like the two-factor theory. So we have our two factors, physiological response and cognitive label, and those are the factors that contribute to the development of emotion according to Schachter and Singer.